they're really boiling over the whole anti-alien problems they're having on Earth. Like that's become very much the thrust of the show already. Like, kind of started as a background thing, and now the episode today, they tried to frame Garibaldi for a bomb that blew up a hangar bay, and they were going to try to blow up more of them when like the president came for a visit, and it was all because Garibaldi arrested a bunch of Earth Firsters in a previous episode. So
wow.
That seems to be kind of like the main thrust of the show now.
I mean, that kind of makes sense because that's the kind of stuff that, at least in the early goings, that was the kind of stuff that, everybody was copying, but as they go on, it's going to get more...
Sure, yeah.
I believe more metaphysical and shit like that.
Okay. Because they did that. They did the one kind of metaphysical episode earlier on with the one psychic guy they were experimenting on with his brain to try to boost his psychic powers, and then he wound up just kind of ascending, as it were, like Stargate style. And it was the last shot was this giant, like, glowing spiritual form of this guy talking in space, and then he flies away. It's like, okay, this took a weird turn. Then the next episode was, okay, now we have a bunch of people on Earth that are like anti-alien.
If I remember correctly, that does become a plot point as it goes on.
Oh, then the Mantis Man came back today, so that was fun.
Get used to it. You're not going to see him that much further.
I remember we talked about that, yeah. But it was fun to see him. I already forgot his name. Like, Garibaldi even actually said his name. I call him the Mantis Man. He runs all the underground black market stuff on the station. It's great. It's just so weird. I love old weird stuff like that.
How you doing, Arcloid?
I'm being alright. Had a good game of Blood Bowl today.
Ooh. Did you win?
Yeah. Although I really do feel bad about it because I was playing against a brand new player. It was Dwarves versus Skaven, and I just completely trounced him with my speed advantage.
Oh, that's alright.
Got 4 touchdowns to his 1, and 2 of them were because I managed to kick it into the end zone. It bounces randomly when it hits on the kick, and it did that twice. So I just ran my gutter runner into the end zone and picked up the ball.
That sounds like that pretty much sounds like Blood Bowl every game to a T, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I guess we're just waiting. I know Pandarin said he's going to be a couple of minutes, which is fine. Theta, you there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess I'm just going to get started. Quick introductions. We are back after a week off. I do apologize for that, everybody. For Pathfinder, the Ironfang Invasion, we last left off with our heroes back at their current hold, the Troglodyte Caves. And more or less, it was kind of discussing the next move, and it seems like the next move after a vote, if I remember correctly, you're heading north. Is that pretty much it?
I think so, yes. I think we're finally going to head to this fort and see what's going on with this dragon.
Okay. So, I have a cadre of followers and other survivors who have said that they are willing to join you on this. And this includes pretty much all of the Trenchado Rangers that are with you. Auburn, even the Hobgoblin said he'll go with you if you want. And you have your militiamen as well. It's up to you if you want to take any of them with you or not, but they're all willing to come and fight and try and retake the fort with you.
Figure we could probably use all the help we can get.
Well, yeah, Aubryn basically says it, and Sirio wants to lead the Rangers into battle at this point, even though he only has one leg. But he says he'll be okay.
I love how both of our like kind of ranger characters are peg leg.
Wait, who are you again?
Yeah, oh, Coriel's dead, so I guess technically
Coriel is dead.
So you wouldn't be there.
God.
I don't even mean it that way. I just mean, who are you now?
Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry.
Yeah, I've already conjured up a quick one for that.
But yes, after my foolish, brash rushing in to a room filled with skeletons, yes, Coriel is dead.
Dun, dun, dun.
If only I had known Hold Person was on the table, you know?
Always assume Hold Person is on the table.
I'm going to from now on. Especially if it's someone surrounded by raised creatures, I'm going to assume that they have magic.
So you assume I have Hold Person?
I do now. It's safer for me to assume it than to not.
Well, maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I can tell you where all your family lives.
I forgot about that weird little...
That's even creepier, honestly.
I love it.
So it's basically a question of, all right, who is going with you, I guess?
Well, I mean, if Sirio wants to fight, I guess we could bring him along. Aubryn has been with us for most of this, so she might as well see it through.
Yeah, it's basically the question of who do we want to feed to a dragon.
Who do we want to toss into the meat grinder?
The little kid?
We can bring Perry along. Perry can hold the Dragonbane hand axe.
Oh, we should bring Forvel.
He's still hanging around.
He's now relegated to NPC status.
Yeah, which means he's part of the NPCs that we're being asked
you
who
know
we want to bring.
He's not going to pass up the opportunity to dip his balls in dragon blood.
Probably not.
I mean, he would definitely be there for that.
He's our teabag champion.
Is that how we're selling it?
Well, he dips his balls in everything.
Yeah, it's always been described as dipping his balls in blood. I mean, he set it up that way.
No, like a teabag champion. Is that how we're selling it?
I mean, it's that. Yeah, sure. That's what it sounds like. There's no way that you can't sell it that way.
Goodness. All right then. So then, are you just bring in Perry and the Rangers, and that's it?
I guess we can bring Forvel.
It's my Pathfinder cover band.
Perry and the Rangers is your Pathfinder cover band? I like it. And Forvel, fuck it. We'll bring Forvel.
I mean, you got his sheet, right?
I do.
He has not leveled up at all?
No,
I think so.
I have not.
So what, is he still like a level 2 wizard?
I think so.
He's fucking dead.
Oh yeah, probably. In all honesty, the entire group wants to go with you at this point, because everyone's kind of getting sick of staying in the caves.
Sure, we want safety, right?
Well, if you're successful in destroying the fort, then you got a place to live.
No, because then we would have destroyed the fort.
Fair point.
We've also taken down... Well, actually, we took down one fort that was mostly destroyed because of the trolls. The other fort we didn't really take down because it was swarmed by Fae.
Yeah, left.
So no, I guess we... Yeah, I guess we haven't really found another place for everybody to live yet.
Not that anything's wrong with this place.
It's cozy. We've made it kind of a home.
Built-in trade route.
Yeah, we still haven't seen that that little Darklands goblin in a while.
Built-in water source, built-in light source.
The Svifferbin did mention that it would just show up like every couple of months. It has been a few months, but nothing yet.
Multi-floor structure. Built-in temple.
There's still some weird stuff going on down on the bottom level, though.
Yeah, well, we just don't go down there anymore, and it's fine.
Just block that up.
Yeah, just forget about it. All right, to the north.
To the north.
Very good. Let's go to the Nirmathas map. It'll take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 to 13 days, so 2 weeks to get up there.
Good lord, that's a hike.
Well, you do have a little army that'll join you.
Are we gonna bring Herge up? Does the forest giant want to join us on this? Is he still hanging around?
He's hanging around guarding the front. You want him to come?
How many people are we leaving behind?
I mean, if you said everyone wants to come, he's going to guard an empty cave.
All right, everybody's coming then. I like it.
God, it's going back to the old days when we were assaulting forts and stuff with all the survivors that were straggling around with us.
It was more so you're defending yourself with the survivors straggling around behind you.
Harriet, Garfield.
Half of them are dead now.
I forgot. I need to look that up, actually. I know we lost quite a few of them.
Look at the dearly departed.
Yeah, there's Garfield's dead. Who the hell's Schaefer? I don't even remember him.
Tim Schafer.
Oh, that's right. Tim Schafer. Forgot about
They're all
that.
named after...
Yeah, I remember that. I just forgot about Schaefer and Bartolel. I kind of remember. Man.
You forgot about all these people that have died.
I mean, they died a long time ago, like in game time and even in real world time. Like, it's been a while.
Who's this
I
over
know.
there? Dre.
Who's Dre?
Oh, you forgot about Dre.
He was our doctor.
Wow.
The setup, the
Yeah.
execution. God damn. You walked into it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Anyway,
that's on you.
I'm not saying a word. So, I assume you're going north, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I need a very brave soul to roll me 2 D100s. And do not roll double one.
Now I kind of want to roll double one. That'd be amazing.
I feel like it'd be the opposite of amazing.
No,
I mean, amazing, relatively speaking. I don't think it'd be
39,
bad. It'd still be
68.
amazing.
Incredibly average.
okay.
Going through all these spells. I haven't dealt with spells in a while.
You find yourselves the main party. Nice try there, Theta. You find yourselves in the main party along a narrow creek bed. If you could put yourselves on the southwest.
I
Excuse
don't
me.
need you to drag out everybody.
Give me a moment, please.
I mean, everybody that was in those caves. Every single person. 9-year-old child, 69-year-old lady,
Oh, there they are.
12-year-old Forvel.
He was 14.
I mean,
Yeah, but he
that's
acted like
not
he was
much of a distinction.
True.
Seems like you're splitting hairs at that point.
It's
I
like-
forgot he was meant to be that young.
It's like Anton fell in the ditch.
This gives me a chance to resize them, too, while we're at it.
Oh, you didn't bring King, did you?
I gotta grab him still, but he actually wasn't in the caves, I thought.
No, remember you hired him.
No, I know that, but what I mean is he wasn't in the caves with the rest of the party for some reason. His avatar wasn't, so I'll have to grab it elsewhere. I'll be honest with you, the party here, the folks here are not necessarily going to be doing a lot of fighting, at least right now.
Despite being trained to fight.
Well,
Man,
do you want to?
Coriel just didn't teach him shit, did he?
Yeah, he did. You want him to go fight? All right, we'll do that.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Worst case scenario, they turn into skeletons.
I know, yeah.
And then your skeleton battalion just grows and grows and grows.
How did I know?
The thing is that I don't really need to control them as skeletons. I just need to raise them and let them wander into the enemy.
If they get killed after you've raised them, they're just gone for good, right? You can't re-raise them?
I don't really know. That begs the question of, like... Because all I need is the bones, right?
Right.
You technically do need the bones.
No, what I'm saying is all I need is the bones, right? So if, like, a couple of bones get broken, it doesn't say how many bones I need.
Well, can I ask
you pull from others and replace it and make like a Frankenstein's monster?
Well, I mean, it's being animated by necromantic magic, so it's not like they even have to be the form of a human being.
True.
Can I actually ask you a favor soon, Theta? Can you resend me like the information about your oracle path that allows you to raise all these things?
Be on my sheet.
I read through your sheet, and I'll be honest with you, I got confused.
Yeah, it's real hard. It's very confusing. I, in fact, I started a Reddit thread because I already forgot. Like, what is my total of HT again? I had to recheck with people. It's like, I don't think I'm doing my math right. It's like, okay, yeah, okay. And then this thing, and then this thing. It's like, okay, I'm good again. I am working a very difficult class.
Yes, you are. But you also tend to always do that, which is admirable. Where the hell is the thing I need?
With the dragon?
No, something else.
Why don't we just skip that and make it the dragon?
No, it's not the dragon.
Open field, dragon, what could go wrong?
Believe me, I wish it was the dragon, but it's actually something else.
Well, I mean, dragons are supposed to be super smart, right? And
they can be pretty intelligent, yes.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to be some of the smartest creatures around. But the thing is, a smart dragon, or a dragon played smart, should never lose. Really. A dragon can outrange you. I mean, unless you can fly and move really fast. It can outrange you. It should never really get into combat with you. If it feels threatened, it could just run away and you'd never be able to catch up with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no really no point. At no point should a dragon ever really lose, unless, I don't know, you like galaxy brain it somehow. Like, haha, I sent an army in to steal all the loot from your cave or whatever.
Yeah.
And haha, I didn't actually do that, but I lured you back to the cave with my lie. And now all the explosives I planted outside your cave, I've sealed you inside.
You see what looks like a pitched battle going on the other side of the creek. You notice what looks like a pair of centaurs, but they're flanked by hobgoblins. And in the air, if you could roll a perception, please, for the party, specifically Sirach.
I bet it's a dragon.
Perception?
Yes. Yeah, you see what looks like a harpy, but a harpy that looks familiar to you.
That harpy.
Yes, that harpy.
From a while ago, okay.
Oh, bringing it all back around.
Yeah.
And you also see they seem to be trying to surround. So I guess describe your character, Gary.
So you'll see. I guess you'd see a group of people surrounding a half orc building a huge falchion in a set of chainmail, who's just swinging the hell out of this falchion at anything that comes near him, and just laughing and screaming. Just standard half orc, just a big old hulking green skinned dude. Got the little tusks coming out. Got his head mostly shaved with like a little bit of a ponytail coming down from the back. And he just looks like a madman.
Oh, I don't think we should get involved with this. That guy looks like a madman. I think we should move on.
He looks dangerous.
Oh, fuck it. All right. Well, you guys just move on without recruiting. No, in all seriousness, if you would like...
He was never seen again.
He's never seen...
That dude looks like he's got rabies. I think we should avoid him.
in all
Like 5 months later, do you guys remember that half orc that we found in that creek bed? That guy looked crazy.
Remember that time I thought Gary was playing a harpy? Because I don't see... I guess you're the green dude in the middle. No, are you the guy in the south? Okay, I didn't see that token before.
Yeah, it's also a little weird because the border of the token has some red in it, so I guess it might look kind of like an enemy token, but...
Well, it's more that we were like, you see a pitched battle, and all I see is these four dudes in a harpy, and it's like, is Gary playing a harpy?
No,
is he like a naked chick who's going to throw shit at us?
No, it's just a standard harpy. And you hear the harpy barking orders at the, specifically at the centaurs to hurry up and kill this damn thing! Roll initiative, everybody.
God, my stats are just so terrible.
I'm going to posit this to you. If he ever wants to really prove what a badass he's rolled, maybe we should let him fight.
Yeah, just 1v5 it.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not that much of a bet. Like, I went with cleric. I went with full cleric instead of war priest, just to have access to all the cleric stuff that we're gonna need, because clerics should have everything that you need after a while. But those numbers I rolled were just so terrible. Like, I've got 0. I got +0 in 3 stats.
Shit, really?
Yes. I couldn't even take selective channeling because I don't have 3 charisma, because I was just like, that's for my spell save DC. That was my DC for channeling, but I'm not going to channel around Ilnom's undead, so like it's just going to be everybody cluster up if I want to channel. I'm not going to channel mid combat because I'd heal everybody.
So what I'm hearing is, you wouldn't be that put off if you were to lose this fight.
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try. Like, my strength is pretty good because he is a half orc. Wisdom, I got a 16 in that one, so at least my actual spell casting modifier is decent. But +0 to Dex, only a +1 to Con.
Just think how badass it would be though if you 1v5 these guys
And managed to take them all down.
I did make them slightly harder just because I'm expecting all of you to actually engage.
It would really show off what a badass you were, though.
Well, let me start flipping through spells to see if I have any big burst effect shit that I can throw out. Did you take
Hold Person?
Hey,
I get Hold Person.
Just for the record, I made Aubryn is rolling, and her roll is going to count for all of the other NPCs right now, because that's way too many to handle immediately for me.
Oh,
a lot of rolls.
Okay. Oh, what a way to do that. Well,
you guys
just finished rolling my 17 guys.
Would you guys like to have control of like 5 people apiece?
No.
I will stand by my point.
For some reason, Spanky didn't roll. Oh, I probably didn't have him highlighted.
The only one that's separate is Hurge, because Hurge can do separate things. He's not really going to fight too much, but he will attempt to throw stuff if need be. The Centaur. Well, they're fast as fuck.
Are they?
Normally they would be. And the lieutenant. Okay. So is everybody rolled?
I have.
All right. If everybody is rolled, we'll start. Wall and Mirror, you're up first.
My guys need to be resized as well.
All right, I'll take care of that. Okay, they are resized.
Well, I mean, my other guys, too. I have 3 more guys. 1 more guy.
Yeah, you got a lot of big dudes.
Right, done.
Are they moved and that's it? All right, Anton?
All right. Let's see. I don't like this guy here, that hobgoblin. He's too close to my friend who I don't even know yet, but I love his enthusiasm.
By the
So
way, I'm sorry to interrupt. Gary, you did get my message about the magic items?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just want to make sure that they're
Yeah, I went with
implemented.
+1 falchion.
Okay.
All right. Gonna faint on him.
You just met
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I don't think he can see you. Or stop that. Let's see.
Wait, what was
Oh, the
Anton's dead
hobgoblin?
boyfriend's name again?
Yeah, he fails miserably.
Benjamin.
God, where did he die again?
God, far west near Long Shadow.
It was in the middle of the woods?
Kinda,
Yeah.
yeah.
To what?
Wolves.
Oh,
Just
okay.
random ass wolf, man.
That's how far back it was.
Yeah, when wolves were a threat.
They could still be a threat, just depends on the wolf.
Eh.
By the way, you find him. Faint him. He looks at you, he's like, wait, what is that? Meanwhile, Aubryn blows a whistle. Pretty much the Rangers all like almost in lockstep, along with the other humans, start lining themselves up along the creek here.
Shouldn't I just be like 21 arrow shots since it's all Coriel really taught them to do?
That's kind of what's about to happen, actually. So they're all gonna take pot shots and they're just gonna start shooting shit. Let's see who they hit.
Aim for the crazy one.
Aubryn's basically telling them all to fire. Forvel's gonna do something different. And King and Mogren are just gonna move in because
Coriel's legacy is what high school kids learn in gym.
King and Mogren they actually have hand weapons out, and they jump down about 5 feet in the creek and just start running up to get to the other edge as much as possible. So that's where they are at the moment. And the rest of them, we're just again using Aubryn here. So I'm going to roll, was that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20 times. Jesus Christ.
21 of them. Oh, that's right. You
20.
said Forvel's doing something else.
Yeah, Forvel will be
I
doing
assume
something
he
else.
was in the 7x3 formation.
Yeah. They're going to shoot the nearest centaur because he's a big target.
I don't
Are
know
there
if this
eight?
would be that hard. We were killing centaurs in the second session.
These are Ironfang centaurs. They're a little bit tougher.
You can tell by the way we put a word in front of their name.
So let me make sure I got it right. Oh,
They probably have a yellow health bar now instead of a red one.
Oh yeah, the double layered health bar.
Pretty much, yeah, actually. I made these guys are made special template.
Playing too much Lost Ark. Yep, this guy's got 22 health bars. I'm gonna be here an hour.
Yep.
That's 21, right? Or 20.
17 health bars, 9 different phases, you know?
This is why I didn't want to do them all individually. Anything that is higher than 21 hits. So 28, 7, 8, 7, 5, 5, 2, a crit for 6.
Crit doesn't count.
Yeah. And that's it. So 8, 7, 5, 2, and 5, 5, 2, 6, right?
Certainly those were numbers.
All right. So I'll do the math. That guy is still standing, but now you just see arrows pelted onto his horse side and on his
You know Roll20 can do math, right?
the side of his check. What's that?
So you know Roll20 can do math, right?
I did. No, I did not.
See, that's 33 damage. I did the math in Roll20.
Well, thank you for doing the math there. I appreciate it.
You can call me Kane? King? What was the name that was about to come out of your mouth?
Thank you for doing the math there, Theta.
No, I was actually wondering what you were about to call me.
I wasn't going to call you anything. I was saying thank you for doing the math.
Oh, it sounded like a K name was coming out of your mouth. That's why I was...
Now, for Vel, let's see what tricks he literally has. We haven't used them in a while.
I imagine it involves a giant hand. No, wait, that was D&D, wasn't it?
No, he has the giant hand. That is correct.
Apparently in both.
Turns out Justin was a one-trick pony.
Oh, he had a few others. My God, a lot of these things he can't really use. We'll magic missile some shit. That same centaur. Just 2, unfortunately. So the centaur, again, gets blasted with, a bit of energy, and he actually staggers for a quick second. He looks like he's bleeding profusely. And now the centaur's turn. They've been officially distracted by the fact that there is, a whole army on the other side. This one actually... Let's see, what will they do? Because you guys are a large force. They might actually retreat. Let's see.
So all those arrows can now be called horse feathers.
I don't get it.
Well, they're fletched by feathers.
Right.
And they're sticking out of the horse end of the centaur.
So,
I guess I just don't know what horse feathers are in this context.
The Marx Brothers movie?
Grulch. Am I saying that right?
Grulch.
This is going to be so fun to try and pronounce that. Get a free attack on the centaur that's going to run away.
All right. Take a swing, try to chop its legs out from under it.
That is a hit. Nice hit, too.
Nice. Grulch connects and just screams, "Blood for Gorham!"
We found our Miri equivalent. I love it.
There's a orc thing with falchions. King use a falchion, too?
He had a scimitar, I thought.
Really? Okay.
But this
Orcs
guy...
do have, automatic proficiency with falchions.
You, clip one of his legs. It looks like you almost sever a tendon, but he can still run on it, and he just bolts. The other centaur holds its ground, is going to try and stab you.
For it.
14 misses.
See, isn't it
That's
his
a miss.
turn?
The centaurs, yes.
No, I meant his.
No, it's now Grulch's turn.
Sorry, Gulch? What? Yeah.
Grulch.
That's going to turn into Gulch. We all know it's going to turn into Gulch.
Of course. No, it will. That's fine. All right. Yeah, Grulch will go ahead and just and swing at the centaur that just tried to take a stab at him.
That is a miss.
Oh, man, that would have been a good one.
That would have been a good one. Nice.
A solid hit.
Yeah. So the centaur tries to hit you with the spear. You parry with your falchion, and then you try to swing back, but he rears his legs up to block it. Scar.
Done.
All right, Spanky.
Spanky's going to run over here. Let's see what his speed is. I think it's less than Anton's. Where is it on this sheet? These NPC sheets are difficult for me to read. KXP0
It's
and
funny.
20.
It's so funny. I'm so used to the NPC sheets now. It's the player sheets that throw me off so badly.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
I mean, I got to stare at both,
Yeah.
so.
So he's going to run, climb up Anton's shoulder, and shake his fist angrily at the hobgoblin that Anton fainted.
How did you get over there?
He started in the ditch.
Oh, okay. Maldasi. She sees like all these arrows start shooting out from the other side of the creek. She's already flying in the air. She's like 20 feet in the air. She looks and sees like the contingent of soldiers. And she recognizes Sirach specifically. And she says, "You!" And Forvel as well.
Yep.
God damn it. Get out of here now! Let's see. Actually, she's kind of bitchy and hates you all, to be fair.
Sure does.
But she also doesn't want to die. Oh, how would I do this?
Challenge me to a 1v1 on Rust snipers only?
No.
Dang.
She's going to swoop in, because she can fly. And she's going to try and rake Forvel's eyes, then swoop back up in the air.
By the way, is this somebody that we know? Because I just don't remember them.
Yeah, me, Forvel, and I think
Coriel.
Coriel went into some place, and there was this harpy, and then we fought a bunch and almost killed her, and then
It was when we were at the
got
fort.
away.
Yeah.
The what was it? The little cat that turned into the fairy thing, who's the name of which escapes me.
Oh, the one that followed you?
The
Constantly?
Puka.
Yeah, it led us into the
Puka.
woods, and we found all the little pixies, and then they were being harassed by that harpy, and so we started fighting the
Yeah.
harpy.
I remember the
A
cat. I don't
long
remember
time
that.
ago.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe just
very
time.
long time ago.
Yeah, she's been following you guys for a while in the background. 21 and 14.
I thought you said you were attacking Forvel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I should know this. Hold on.
It's like, who are you talking to?
It's just a conversation with himself at this point.
Both of those actually hit.
Of course, it's a 12-year-old kid.
And Forvel is down.
About time.
I got a
That's
runty
what he gets
skeleton.
for not leveling up with us.
He's not dead. He's dying.
The giant red egg seems to indicate that he's dead.
Fine, I'll put a red dot on him for now. And she flies back up about 35, 40 feet in the air. She says, "That's one down! I'll get the rest of you another day!"
He appears to be dying, not dead.
Fuck you!
Not quite dead.
'Tis
Well,
but a
fi-
scratch.
We'll find out. Ilnam, what you doing?
I mean, I don't know, I guess I'll shake her bones.
Go for it.
I mean,
That'll
harpies
hurt.
have bones. We all know this. That's science
True.
fact.
Hollow
Can't
bones,
argue
probably,
with
so they're going to
science.
vibrate.
It's a DC 16 Fortitude.
Yeah.
She fails.
Takes 11 damage and falls from the air.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. She plops. God damn it! Ah!
Should have been a bug. Bugs have exoskeletons, not... Wait, I guess skeleton's in the name there, too.
Yeah. Bruce?
I think those still count, yeah.
How about endoskeletons?
That's a default skeleton.
What's the
Well,
difference?
technically, if you're speaking evolutionarily, exoskeletons are the default.
Yeah,
We're
What's the
the weird
difference
ones.
between an exoskeleton and an endoskeleton?
One's on the inside.
one's exo and one's endo.
Yeah,
obviously.
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought endo was also outside.
No, it's the exact opposite, in fact.
I don't know.
Bruce's
Clearly,
turn,
I
by
don't
the way.
know because I just said a question.
Oh, that's okay. Oh
Ooh,
dear.
that doesn't look good.
No, it's probably not going to be good for her.
Hammer fist just pounding on that harpy.
Yeah.
Only one hit gets through. But it's a nasty hit.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
No. That's a lot of damage.
I hope you didn't have questions to
Bye
ask.
bye, harpy.
No, she's still alive.
After
damn.
that much slashing damage, 72 and 28.
Yeah, she.
Oh, no, wait, it's only the one. It's only the one because they moved, right?
72 and 29 from the other guy.
Yeah, she's barely alive, but she's still alive. Holy shit.
101 damage, casually.
Uh,
Oh, and there's more.
go ahead and roll.
I did.
21.
21 does hit. Yeah, she's down now.
Well, hold on.
That misses.
The 25. Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot the moving thing.
Alright, well, that's a dead harpy.
I don't harp about it.
And I was going to use her again later, but oh well. Purge! Oh, I got him. He plops over here, because he can move like a motherfucker. The lieutenants are not idiots. They see all this, and they're like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So they run. That poor centaur, he's kind of just like alone now. Sirach?
Alright, well.
That's even bigger than a bear.
Actually, it's around the same size.
It is.
So free movement, and then vital strike, and then charge. Hello, random dude that I definitely don't know at all.
Yeah, I guess, Groltz, you just see, like, some random dude in bear skins run up with his fists blaring.
Punch.
You saw...
Something that would surprise Grolch too
Does
much.
an 18 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Sad.
Here's what, 21 plus?
Actually, wait, what's the
Yeah,
charge
21
bonus?
Charge would be +1, right? So it'd be 19.
Attacking on a charge, +2.
Plus 2, it still just misses.
Sad.
Were you able to get around him? Flanking bonus? Because that would make a hit.
Well, you are kind of jumping down and then, like, running up, because it is like a 5-foot drop on the creek here.
I think it specifies you have to go to the nearest open square or whatever.
Yeah. I don't think... You're not going to get it this time, unfortunately. Wall, Mira, and Anton.
One moment.
We're good.
All right, that centaur's probably gonna run away, but I'm gonna try the bluff anyway.
All right.
That might be easy to see.
Might be...
What are your bluffs doing again?
Gives me sneak
Advantage
attack.
or sneak attack or
Yeah,
whatever.
you bluffed
It
last
gets-
time.
Well, I bluffed. Oh wait, no, I did bluff that. He stuck around. Okay, I thought he ran away.
He did.
Oh, you bluffed the other guy?
He bluffed a hobgoblin, right?
I bluffed this guy, right?
Yeah, the hobgoblin.
Oh, I thought
So
you
he's
bluffed
still-
one of the centaurs. I didn't know who the hell you bluffed. Never mind.
All right, so I thought he ran away. Otherwise, I wouldn't have rolled that
You're
bluff.
picking
I would've
Gary's new
just attacked.
character.
That's
Me.
Gary's character.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Well, you've been bluffed, Gary.
Gary,
Never saw it coming.
Gary, you see Anton trying to do a motion against you, apparently. Roll your perception, please.
Sure. Close that, and... Oof.
You're wondering what the fuck that is, and you are distracted.
God damn it.
In all seriousness, the centaur sees through it, so no sneak attack.
Yep. Oh well.
Aubryn shouts, Aubryn rushes over here to take care of Forvel while everybody else shouts fire, and they're going to take pot shots.
Do you have improved feint?
I don't think he took that, did you?
No.
Alright.
Auburn's going to do a quick heal. So that's 7, so Forvel's back up. And everybody else, I guess, just going to shoot the centaur. Are you ready?
Who you asking?
Who are you
Again,
asking?
Conversation with himself.
Jesus Christ.
There's
Okay.
gotta be an easier way than just pressing the button 21 times.
There has to be, but I don't know it. I know you did I know Theta did some weird macros with the D&D game with that, but I don't know how to do that. 17, 22 gets through. That's 5.
A crit in there. 2
5,
crits.
5, 7, 3, 8, 8, 1, 5, 5, 14, 17, 6, 3. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow, that centaur is barely standing. But you just see a string of arrows chuck through it. You see this also, Grulch. Including the fact that one of the arrows pierces the centaur right in the eye. Completely blinding it in one eye. It looks like it is barely on its feet. It's going to attempt to flee. Go ahead and you and Sirach both get a chance to hit it.
Right on. Are you?
Smash it in the face.
Oh.
Both of you miss.
Well, that's what happens when I have 21 AC.
Um,
Or rolling under 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't you optimized to get bonuses to your attack?
Yeah.
But they're
I have,
rolling under 10.
Plus 13 on my base attack.
I guess technically Mogren
bad luck,
and...
then.
Yeah, just rolling under 10.
Alright, technically Mogren and King would be there, so they would get a shot too. So, I'll give them a roll.
I got a 5. He got
It's
a
never gonna
1.
hit.
Mogren gets through. Actually, that kills it.
Just enough.
Wow.
Alright, well, you killed 1. Let's do King just in case. King misses. Yeah, but as it's trying to run away, Mogren catches one of its legs and actually cuts it off. You now see a 3-legged centaur just stagger until Mogren comes in with the battle axe and severs its neck. So, Grulch, you just saw a bunch of humans and elves and other creatures. What looks like a pack of undead. A wood giant. A wood giant, and also another half-orc, a human, and a hobgoblin come to your aid.
Are you sure it's a pack and not a shamble?
I like that. It's a shamble of undead.
It's more like a crowd.
A shamble of undead works.
By the way, how long ago did you name your character?
20 minutes ago, I bet.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like today.
Nice.
Big Dave Grohl fan?
I do like Dave Grohl, but no, I like to just make orc characters have just chewy, guttural, awful names.
I like to name them after royalty.
That is fun. That's a fun way to do it.
You guys are basically done. You saved this guy.
Cool, we won. Campaign over.
Basically
done, I
Legion
heard.
Turns around and runs home.
Sirach, as you're heading back to the main group, you hear some coughing and sputtering.
Forvel's final words.
No, Forvel's actually up and alive. Because he was healed by Auburn. Nice try, though. But
or Meyer.
Or Meyer. But the coughing and sputtering is coming from the harpy.
Ah,
Damn it.
sick. Time to go look down on a harpy. Literally.
She just gives you a death glare. She says,
Didn't I overkill her?
"You almost, yeah, you
No.
almost kind of did." But I'm giving her a little bit here, if it's okay with you.
Good, kind Mr. Grosso. I just tried to roll my stats. Can we say this one died at birth?
What the fuck are those stats for?
I don't know. I got 2 12s.
That was for my Magus. I figured I'd roll that while I was here.
Oh yeah, my God, yes, please re-roll that. It's
Wait, it's 46 or 3d6?
supposed to be 4d6.
Okay, so I did that.
Yeah,
Screw up.
okay.
So what
Okay.
you gotta
can't-
do
Yeah,
is you're making a
46 prep
Magus,
1.
right? You put the 5 into Constitution, you take an AoE ability, appear on the set, do it where you're at, accidentally kill yourself, and then start rolling your next character.
The harpy's sputtering, and she says, she's coughing, and she just says to you, "I'll make sure you die with my sisters."
Are they hot?
And she just kind of dies.
No answer, huh?
I imagine they're harpies.
Yeah, but I mean they could have really hot upper halves.
Well,
What's the opposite of a bagger?
A bagger?
Yeah, you put a bagger.
I don't know what that means.
Sacker.
Mermaid, I guess.
No, a bagger. You know, they get a...
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So what's the opposite end of that?
Yeah, sacker. Sacks are bigger than bags. You can fit the entire lower half into the sack.
Mm.
I gotta
please
be
let us
honest.
continue with this extremely sexist conversation that we're having.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I have no idea what you're all talking about, but fair enough. So yeah, the harpy's dead. You don't know what her warning's about, but she said something.
What's this about a Sprite cranberry?
Yeah, I don't know what that's referring to either.
You lost us on that one, man.
man.
Is that some type of drink?
Oh, you
Some
goddamn
crazy.
boomers. That's all
I
I've
got
heard
Damn
now.
Arploid's
boomers and
friggin-
them non-zoomer jokes understand it.
I got Arploid's friggin' Marx Brothers reference, but I don't know what you're talking about here.
It's not helping the age thing. That's to say.
It's really not.
Oh, please tell us more about Harpo.
Harpo was great.
He is.
Yeah, it's like Oprah spelled backwards or something.
I was a Chico fan myself.
See, no, Groucho was always the best. let's be
Groucho's
real.
the best, but if you ignore Groucho, if we leave him out of the equation, I think Chico.
You see, Phaendar, this is the age of silent movie.
Actually, no, it is not.
Groucho was, yeah. The Kid?
No.
Okay, as a kid, yes.
No, I'm saying The Kid. Groucho's movie. Well, I mean, one of his movies was a silent film.
I don't know that one.
When you have
I'm-
the old guys.
Not even that old. I'm only 35. I'm younger than you.
Yep, how old the old guys.
I'm 45. No wonder I made a Marx Brothers reference.
The
So,
best part is Marx Brothers is well outside all of our demographic. But
Apparently, but hey, they're timeless.
anyway,
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So, do you introduce yourself now? What are we doing?
oh, absolutely. Grulch walks after all this carnage and bloodshed and destruction. Grulch walks up and sees the dead harpy and goes, "So, is this the war?"
Oh, I'm sorry, Lee. The Kid was Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
This was but one battle in a greater conflict.
Excellent. I've come down from Belkson to fight in the war. I'm told there's a never-ending war between two nations here.
Belkson, Auburn actually says. You heard about what's going on here?
I know that the two countries down here are constantly at each other's throats. Here to lend my services to whoever would like them.
Why didn't they want your services?
Oh, I fought enough orc tribes up in Belkson. It was getting too boring, too
No,
samey.
I mean these guys. The guys that just either killed or got run away. Why didn't they want your services?
You didn't have a chance to talk it out. They just showed up and started swinging.
Let me guess, the Harpy was guiding them?
She did seem to be in charge. She seemed to give the orders.
Well, we got a lot to talk about, because right now we're dealing with another war with those hobgoblins you were fighting.
War inside the war. Beautiful.
Something like that.
Gorham smiles.
Sirio actually pulls Sirach to the side for a moment. He says, "So, should we hire this guy? What do you think?"
Well, he's an orc and pretty strong and is down to fight hobgoblins. There is no issue that Sirach can see in this plan.
I do like
Fair
it
enough.
in the moment Sirio said, Sirach's the guy in charge.
Yeah. There's no issue that Sirach can see in this plan. Nothing could go wrong. Big man fight hobgoblin. That's how it works.
Grolch, you notice that a lot of the people here are very ragtag. You see what honestly looks like folks that are wearing very basic leathers, a couple of people that look like they are ranger types that are very reminiscent of this area you've been through. In fact, do you have any, what are your skills?
I don't think I have local... I have history, but I don't have local or geography.
Roll the history, please.
What's your profession?
What is your profession?
I didn't come up with the...
Oh,
with
you
the
only had
profession.
one answer, man. Who? Spartans, what is your profession?
Oh, man, I haven't watched that movie probably since it came out.
Your knowledge of the area and knowledge of this conflict, you just know that just looking at like some of the armor, you're not super familiar with it, but it looks like it's a mix of civilians, random undead for some reason, a hobgoblin that's wearing armor similar to the ones you were just fighting, a guy that's in red colors that looks completely out of place with the numerous folks wearing green cloaks.
Grolsch will survey the scene and everybody around in this little ragtag army and be like, yes, it seems like you could use my help and skills.
You just say this without anybody prompting you?
Yeah, I'll just like, yeah, like this could do.
Free of charge as well.
Oh, absolutely.
In
Would
fact,
you
I
like
suggest
to
you
need
run in
payment?
front of
Potentially.
everybody.
Battle is enough. Gorham demands blood. Blood is payment.
Would you like to potentially fight a dragon?
Eyes go wide. He's like, yes, I would.
So, have
Alright,
you pre-planned your next character yet?
I
Yeah.
have not, but I should start doing that.
Yeah, because it really doesn't seem like you're giving this guy an attitude to survive.
He's a cleric of Gorham. His
Then we
entire
shall go.
He's basically a Klingon. His entire reason for being is to
He
just
does look.
fight.
He's a Klingon.
He kind of is.
Kinda is.
Took me a minute to figure out which token was Daryl's.
Alright, well. He said yes to fighting a dragon.
This token here is Daryl's.
No,
Why?
I know. I said I took me a minute to find it. So, for some reason, all I could remember was Daryl's best friend, which had, that stark white hair. And that wistful look he would give to the morning sunrise.
What?
Nothing. What are you talking
What's-
about?
What's
I'm not
Daryl's
crying, you're
friend?
crying.
Anyway,
Never a tale told, such as theirs.
Who was Daryl's friend? I can't remember his name now.
his name was Marco.
That was the real tragedy.
There he is, Marco.
And a name lost to the ages. But But Daryl will make them remember.
A footnote in the history books.
This is why I have a dearly departed section.
That's why Daryl has a biography section.
Alright, let's go fight a dragon or whatever.
Hold on, I'm actually doing maintenance.
Oh no, maintenance.
Yeah, it's called giving everybody HP so that when you do start fighting, I can keep track of all this crazy shit.